Welcome to this tutorial on how to use the Common Course template in CougarView. Today, we will identify the basic uses for the preloaded pages and activities in the Common Course template. From the Course Home toolbar, if you click on Content, you will see that it takes you to a list of modules used for working a course. The first three modules are standard and cannot be deleted. Since we have a template of modules we are using, these first three are not used. We'll start by looking at the table of contents. The Common Course template is a collection of 9 modules that can be used and edited by an instructor. However, it is important to note that these modules are only suggested. Instructors can delete any module they choose not to use. Let's look how each of the preloaded modules are structured. So as you can see, as I click on the title, it opens up the module. Here you can change the title by clicking the drop-down arrow and then clicking Edit Title. Perhaps you organize your course by units or weeks. You can make that change here. Also, if you don't want to use the module, you can come down here and delete the module. To the right, you see an eye icon. If I click on this icon, it shows that the module is visible to the students. You can click on this icon to also hide the module so that the students cannot see it. You can now see an eye with a line through it and the word hidden next to it. To make it visible again, simply click on the icon. In addition, you can add dates and restrictions to the module. You can set a start date, due date, or end date. You can also set release conditions. You can have modules released when certain conditions are met. For example, if they need to post in the discussion board or maybe complete a quiz before moving to the next module. And to update changes, you would select Create. The Start Here module has a collection of preloaded pages and activities for your students to get to know you as an instructor and receive information on how to work your course. The Welcome page allows instructors to introduce themselves. To access the page and edit, you can click the drop-down arrow, and as you can see, there are several options for working this page. If you choose not to use the page, you can select Delete Topic. If you want to edit the page, choose Edit HTML. This makes the page editable by bringing up the HTML toolbar. The toolbar has some of the same features as Microsoft Word toolbar. You can change the font, the size, and the color. You can also add images by clicking the icon that looks like a picture and uploading a picture from my computer. Upload, and then you would click Add. When you're finished editing the page, select Save and Close or Save. The next page is the Orientation Overview. If the instructor plans to use the Start Here orientation module and all the preloaded activities, there are no edits that need to be made here because the overview, objectives, and task list are pre-filled. The next document is the course syllabus. There are categories of information for the instructor to edit, so instructors can customize this to their own course and style. The next page is the beginning of a course schedule that will list assignments, activities, and due dates. The Netiquette page offers basic information on appropriate behavior when working with classmates online. And the next page will take you to the CougarView LMS privacy statement. And then the next 3 items are practice activities. These are preloaded activities that come with the Common Course template. The idea behind these activities is that this provides students with an opportunity to practice using the assessment tools in CougarView prior to completing an actual assignment or quiz. Here we have getting to know you assignments. This shows how to submit an assignment using the assignment folder. There is an introduce yourself discussion topic, which allows students to work the discussion board. And then last, there is a practice quiz that shows students how to take a quiz. The next few items are guides that can provide students with technical help or other assistance they may need during the course. I'm going to click on Module 1. The next 5 pages show the structure of the modules in this template. There is an overview page, 3 content topics, and a review page. The overview page is set up so the instructor can provide a summary of the module, module objectives, and a task list for the module. The content topic page allows the instructor to add verbiage, media, articles, and other resources. Instructors may find that they don't need 3 content pages, and that is okay because they can be deleted. The review page allows the instructor to remind the students about the module objectives and sum up or review the module. This concludes our video on using the Common Course template in CougarView. If you have any questions, please contact the Center of Online Learning.